I want to talk about stacking. It's as simple as taking your books and stacking them, one on top of the other, on top of the other, on top of the other. It's very simple. And in our mind, what happens is that we start to stack negative things, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where we can't handle it, take care of it, sometimes even break it down to see that it really is no big deal. So take a couple deep breaths as I talk. Pay attention, please. Let's just change this. So last night, let's just say I went to bed late. So that's a little frustrating. I'm starting to stack negatives. Then I overslept. And then I showed up late to work. I don't have my lunch. And so do you see that throughout the day that you could be stacking a lot of negatives, and or we could be stacking a lot of positives. It's either a negative or a positive. There's not too many other options. So last night I went to bed a little early. Okay, stacking. Got up feeling good, got up a smidge early. Good. Did everything I wanted to do before I left and a little bit more. So do you see that in this story that I'm stacking pluses, positives, and I'm fueling myself with this? So all we need to do is pay attention. And are we stacking a negative or are we stacking positives? I want to stack positives. I want to be conscious of what I'm doing to myself. You're all adults. If staying up too late, messing up your whole day and stacking negatives is step one, then I don't know, maybe change it. Go to bed at a decent hour. Not fight yourself could be an option. So many people can't find their keys. And why can't they find their keys? Because they always say, I can't find my keys. They're stacking negative stories up against them. I'm a betting kind of gal. I'll bet they can't find them. That they'll go 2 or 3 times this week with not being able to find them. It'll be quite humorous because it becomes a habit. And I can listen to your language and know what side of the coin you're on, positive or negative. And you're doing it to yourself. That's the rough thing to listen to, but it's also the positive. Because if you're doing it to yourself, you can change it. You can really change it. And it's an attitude adjustment. It's looking at your automatics and seeing if they're working for you or not working for you. One client years ago, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm so hyper. I've been drinking too much coffee. And it's just like, she's drinking too much coffee. It's a her thing, not anybody else. So what I do is I help you become more conscious. And there's a few things that I'm going to do in the background so that you actually believe that you can be happy and positive, that you're worth a really, really good life. And for you to be able to point yourself in that direction and not in the direction that you're used to pointing yourself. So many times it's a habit. It's like a family curse. You want to be happy. And it's going to take a new you to get yourself there. And through healings and coaching and different modalities that I offer my clients, can I get you there? Hell yes, I can. Are you going to allow yourself to do what is needed to get up on your game and stop stacking in the negative and start stacking in the positive? I want to get more organized today. And it's like, oh, wow, I organized that. That's a positive. I keep giving myself positive hits all day long. So when a negative one shows up, it doesn't control me. I'm not expecting it so much because there's moments of time where you're expecting a negative and then you create the negative. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls, a 360 style of coaching. It is quite unique and very powerful, and I will work hard for you. So thank you.